Chapter 14. The Shaking of the Altars. The echo spread like wind at midnight, unseen, but felt by every soul. From Bronzeville to Uptown, from the South Shore to Logan Square, the rhythm of the city shifted. The buildings stood tall, but the foundations began to hum, like strings under invisible fingers. Every altar built in secret, every pulpit that had traded truth for applause, began to tremble. Eli woke before dawn, his Bible already open to 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 17, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God?" He felt the words burn through the page. The echo was no longer just within the streets, it had entered the sanctuary. He walked north toward a church once known for its faith. Its doors had been painted gold, and the name above read City Light Cathedral. The people inside sang with passion, but Eli could feel it before he stepped through the threshold, the mixture. A river of worship, flowing with both living water and polluted streams. The pastor's voice boomed through the speakers. "The nations are united under one spirit," he cried. "The trumpet has sounded, and all voices are one voice." The congregation cheered. Flags from around the world hung behind the pulpit, and smoke machines filled the air with a mist that looked holy but smelled of performance. Eli stood near the back, clutching his Bible to his chest. The echo in his spirit grew violent, like a storm trapped inside his ribs. He whispered, Exodus chapter 20 verse 3, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." A woman beside him turned, startled by the power in his whisper. "Sir," she said, "don't you feel it? The unity, the presence." Eli's eyes filled with sorrow. "I feel a gathering," he said softly, "but not all gatherings are from God." At that moment, the sound system crackled. The worship music wavered, the lights flickered. A deep vibration moved through the floor, shaking the instruments on the stage. The echo had arrived. The pastor froze, his microphone squealing with feedback. Behind him, one of the hanging flags fell, the flag of a nation known for its idols. Then another fell, and another, until only the plain white banner of the Lamb remained. A voice spoke, not from the pulpit, but from within the walls themselves, the echo of the trumpet, gentle yet unbreakable. "I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come." The people screamed, some in fear, some in worship. The pastor dropped to his knees. Eli lifted his hands, weeping. Haggai chapter 2 verse 7, he cried, "And I will fill this house with glory, saith the Lord of hosts." The shaking grew stronger. Every golden ornament on the stage fell, every mirror shattered. The smoke cleared, and the air became clear and weighty. What had been staged glory was stripped away, and true light entered the sanctuary. A remnant rose, people who had come for show but found truth instead. They fell on their faces, repenting. Others ran, unable to bear the presence that filled the place. Eli's eyes opened to see fire, not consuming, but cleansing, moving through the aisles, touching hearts one by one. He saw tears turn into peace, fear turn into faith. The echo was transforming from judgment into grace, wherever humility received it. Then came the vision. The walls of the church dissolved, revealing other houses of worship across the city, temples, mosques, sanctuaries, halls. Each one trembled under the same unseen hand. Some altars crumbled entirely. Others stood firm, glowing with purity. The line was drawn not by doctrine, but by truth. And the Lord's voice said, "Behold, I sift not by name, but by heart." The vision faded. Eli found himself standing in the quiet church, the people still kneeling. The boy with the silver trumpet appeared again, standing at the altar. He smiled. The first shaking has passed. What remains will be tested again, this time by fire. Eli nodded, exhausted but resolute. Then we must prepare the hearts that remain. The boy lifted the trumpet. And gather the pure in faith, for the next sound will not be for the ear, but for the soul. He blew once, softly, and a tremor of light rippled through the stained glass, forming words in the air, the altars are cleansed. The hearts must now choose. Eli closed his eyes. Romans chapter 12 verse 1, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. As he spoke, the dawn broke over the city, not red, but golden, steady, pure. Chicago, the city of every nation, stood once again between trembling and transformation. The shaking had begun, and as it has since before the beginning of time, heaven was watching.